हुए वर्ष 1993 में एनएफएल ने विजयपुर में एक और यूरिया प्लांट लगाने का निर्णय लिया, जिसमें से वर्ष 1997 में कमर्शियल उत्पादन शुरू होने लगा। पिछले कुछ वर्षों में कंपनी ने प्लांटों में फीड स्टॉक चेंज करने के अलावा कई अन्य तकनीकी सुधार भी किए, जिसके फलस्वरूप एनएफएल आज प्रति वर्ष 35.68 लाख मीट्रिक टन यूरिया उत्पादन की क्षमता रखती है। यहाँ ये बताना भी जरूरी है कि कंपनी के नंगल, भटिंडा एवं पानीपत प्लांट लगभग 4 दशक पुराने हैं। इसके बावजूद 100% क्षमता पर उत्पादन कर रहे हैं। इसका सारा श्रेय कंपनी के कर्मठ एवं समर्पित कर्मचारियों को जाता है, जिन्होंने इन प्लांटों को बेहतर रख रखाव कर आज भी इन्हें पूर्ण रूप से कार्यशील बनाया हुआ है। एनएफएल के सभी प्लांट्स में यूरिया बनाने के लिए प्राकृतिक गैस का उपयोग किया जाता है। यूरिया बनाने की प्रक्रिया वैसे तो बहुत जटिल है और कई चरणों में पूर्ण होती है, पर साधारण भाषा में कहा जाए तो यूरिया का निर्माण अमोनिया और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को केमिकली रिएक्ट कर किया जाता है। इस तकनीक में सबसे पहले अमोनिया बनाने के लिए हाइड्रोजन और नाइट्रोजन की जरूरत होती है। हाइड्रोजन को प्राकृतिक गैस से प्राप्त किया जाता है, नाइट्रोजन को वातावरण की वायु से लिया जाता है। इन दोनों को मिलाकर अमोनिया तैयार किया जाता है। इसी प्रक्रिया में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड भी प्राप्त की जाती है। अमोनिया और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को मिलाकर तरल रूप में यूरिया तैयार किया जाता है। इस यूरिया के मेल्ट को 137 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड तापमान पर प्रिलिंग टावर के ऊपर ले जाकर शावर के रूप में प्रिल किया जाता है। टावर से नीचे गिरने वाली बूंदें ठंडी होती जाती हैं और अंत में सतह पर पहुंचकर सफेद मोतियों जैसे यूरिया का रूप धारण कर लेती हैं। इन यूरिया के दानों पर नीम के तेल का स्प्रे भी किया जाता है, जिससे कि ये यूरिया नीम लेपित यूरिया बनकर तैयार हो जाता है। इन्हीं यूरिया के दानों को इकट्ठा कर कन्वेयर बेल्ट के माध्यम से पैकेजिंग के लिए ले जाया जाता है, जहां पर यूरिया को देश के कोने-कोने में पहुंचाया जाता है। ये गौरव की बात है कि एनएफएल देश में नीम लेपित यूरिया बनाने वाली पहली कंपनी रही है। नीम लेपित यूरिया से न केवल अधिक पैदावार होती है, बल्कि ये फसलों की बीमारियों से रक्षा भी करता है। नीम लेपित यूरिया की खूबियों को देखकर सरकार ने वर्ष 2015 से देश में 100% नीम लेपित यूरिया के उत्पादन को अनिवार्य कर दिया है। इस तरह कंपनी की इस पहल को राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर व्यापकता से अपनाया गया है। यूरिया के अलावा कंपनी अपने विजयपुर प्लांट में 4 प्रकार के बायो फर्टिलाइजर्स, राइजोबियम कल्चर, पीएसबी कल्चर, एजिटोबैक्टर कल्चर तथा जेडएसबी का भी निर्माण कर रही है। हाल ही में कंपनी ने पानीपत में बेंटोनाइट सल्फर प्लांट की स्थापना की है, जिसकी वार्षिक उत्पादन क्षमता 25,000 मैट्रिक टन की है। बेंटोनाइट सल्फर का उपयोग फसलों में सल्फर की कमी को पूरा करने के लिए किया जाता है। उर्वरकों के साथ-साथ कंपनी बीजों और कृषि रसायनों को भी किसानों तक पहुंचा रही है। कंपनी अपने बीजों को उगाने के साथ-साथ प्रगतिशील किसानों के साथ मिलकर भी उन्नत बीजों का उत्पादन कर रही है और अपने ब्रांड किसान के अंतर्गत इसको किसानों तक पहुंचा रही है। बीज व्यवसाय को गति प्रदान करने के लिए कंपनी नंगल में अपने R&D फार्म में फाउंडेशन बीज के साथ-साथ सर्टिफाइड बीज का भी उत्पादन कर रही है। इसके साथ-साथ कंपनी कृषि में उपयुक्त होने वाले एग्रोकेमिकल्स को भी अपने ब्रांड में किसानों को उपलब्ध करवा रही है। कंपनी अपने उत्पादों को पूरे भारत में फैले मार्केटिंग नेटवर्क के माध्यम से किसानों को उपलब्ध करवा रही है। चंडीगढ़, लखनऊ, भोपाल और हैदराबाद में स्थित अपने जोनल कार्यालयों और 16 राज्य कार्यालयों और 36 क्षेत्रीय कार्यालयों के माध्यम से पूरे देश में अपने उत्पादों का वितरण करती है। इस श्रृंखला में लगभग 2500 डीलर और रिटेलर कंपनी के इस प्रयास में अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं। पिछले कुछ वर्षों से कंपनी ने अपने कारोबार का विस्तार करते हुए फर्टिलाइजर्स का इंपोर्ट करना भी शुरू किया है। कंपनी को सरकारी खाते में इंपोर्टेड यूरिया की पोर्ट हैंडलिंग के लिए गुजरात में टूना, आंध्र प्रदेश में विशाखापट्टनम और ओडिशा में पारादीप बंदरगाहों का आवंटन भी हुआ है। एनएफएल यहां निरंतर इंपोर्टेड यूरिया की हैंडलिंग कर रही है। आज एनएफएल देश के कुल यूरिया उत्पादन में 16% हिस्सेदारी के साथ यूरिया बनाने वाली दूसरी सबसे बड़ी कंपनी है। कंपनी किसानों से सीधा संपर्क बनाने के लिए और उनको जागरूक रखने के लिए समय समय पर संगोष्ठियों का भी आयोजन करती है। एनएफएल के पास 10 स्थायी एवं कई मोबाइल मिट्टी परीक्षण प्रयोगशालाएं हैं। स्थायी प्रयोगशालाएं कंपनी के प्लांटों और मार्केटिंग क्षेत्रों में स्थित हैं, जबकि मोबाइल प्रयोगशालाएं गांव-गांव जाकर मिट्टी का नमूना लेती हैं और इसका परीक्षण करने के पश्चात किसानों को रिपोर्ट और संबंधित सलाह दी जाती है। इसके अलावा किसानों को कृषि विशेषज्ञों द्वारा कृषि संबंधी नवीनतम जानकारी भी दी जाती है तथा किसानों की समस्याओं का निदान किया जाता है। एनएफएल अपने सभी प्लांट एवं ऑफिसेज में गुणवत्ता को महत्वपूर्ण मानती है। निर्मल जलादि शुद्ध पर्यावरण के साक्षी हैं। इसलिए तो कंपनी के सभी प्लांट्स पर्यावरण प्रबंधन के लिए अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मानक आईएसओ 14001 से प्रमाणित हैं। पर्यावरण के उच्च प्रबंधन के साथ साथ एनएफएल में सुरक्षा के सभी पहलुओं का भी खास ध्यान रखा जाता है। सभी प्लांटों में विभिन्न अलार्म लगाए गए हैं ताकि असुरक्षा की अवस्था में ये काम कर सकें और प्लांट और कर्मचारियों को कोई नुकसान ना पहुंचे। आपातकालीन स्थिति में प्लांटों और आसपास के क्षेत्रों की सुरक्षा के लिए ऑन एंड ऑफ साइट इमरजेंसी डिजास्टर प्लान यूनिट में स्थापित किए गए हैं। किसी भी आपातकालीन स्थिति में तैयार रहने के लिए प्लांटों में नियमित रूप से मॉक ड्रिल का आयोजन किया जाता है। इन्हीं कारणों से एनएफएल के प्लांट्स को 100 से अधिक सुरक्षा पुरस्कार मिल चुके हैं। एनएफएल पर्यावरण के प्रति बहुत ही सजग है और अपने दायित्व को भली भांति समझती है। एनएफएल की इकाइयों में प्रदूषण नियंत्रण के लिए लगातार निगरानी रखी जाती है। प्लांटों से निकलने वाले प्रदूषण तत्वों की ऑनलाइन मॉनिटरिंग होती है, जिसका रियल टाइम डेटा केंद्रीय एवं भारत में हरित क्रांति की शुरुआत के
Dear members, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. I feel honored and privileged to extend a very hearty and warm welcome to each one of you at the 50th Annual General Meeting of National Fertilizer Limited. Before we start the formal proceedings of the meeting, we would like to play national anthem in the honor of our great nation.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विन्ध्य हिमाचल यमुना गङ्गा चल
उत्कल
जगन्नत
चल तरंगा
तव शुभ
तब शुभ
नामे
नामे
जागे
जागे
तव शुभ
तब
आशीष
शुभ
मांगे
आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे ओके I would like to convey my sincere gratitude to all of you for sparing your valuable time and joining the 50th annual general meeting of the company through video conferencing or other audio visual means. I would like to introduce myself. I am Ashok Jha, Company Secretary of the company. In compliance with circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India, this meeting is being conducted through video conferencing or other audio visual means without the physical presence of members at a common venue. For conducting the AGM smoothly and for facilitation of members, the joining to this meeting has been opened 30 minutes prior to the scheduled time of the AGM, that is 2:30 p.m. And window for joining the meeting shall be kept open till the expiry of 15 minutes after the scheduled time of AGM. As mentioned in the notice, the facility of participation at the AGM through video conferencing or other audio-visual means has been made available for 1,000 members on first-come, first-served basis. This will not include promoters, institutional investors, large members, directors, key managerial personnel, chairperson of the audit committee, nomination and remuneration committee, and stakeholders relationship committee and auditors. For the purpose of voting by the members on the agenda items set out in the 50th AGM notice, the company has provided the facility of remote e-voting. The remote e-voting facility was made available from 9 a.m. on Tuesday, 24th September 2024 and ended at 5 p.m. on Thursday, 26 September 2024. Members who have cast their vote through remote e-voting facility shall not be entitled to cast their vote again. Only those members who have not cast their vote through remote e-voting and are present in the AGM through video conferencing or other audio-visual means shall be eligible to vote through e-voting at the AGM. Members are encouraged to participate through their desktops or laptops with high-speed internet connectivity for smooth participation in the AGM. Please note that participants connecting from mobile devices or tablets or through laptops via mobile hotspot may experience audio or video loss due to fluctuation in their respective networks. It is therefore recommended to use a stable Wi-Fi or LAN connection to mitigate any of the aforementioned glitches. To avoid any disturbance from background and for ensuring smooth conduct of this meeting, all members who have joined this meeting are placed on mute mode by default. Now, I would like to introduce the chairman, directors, and other dignitaries sitting on the dais to you. Dr. U. Sarvanan, Chairman and Managing Director.
Namaskar.
Dr. U. Sarvanan serves in the capacity of Chairman and Managing Director on the board of National Fertilizer Limited. He is also serving as Chairman and Non-Executive Director on the board of Ramagundam Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited. He is also holding the additional charge of CMD of PDIL. He is also Director on the board of Fertilizer Association of India. Prior to this, he was serving as CNMD of another fertilizer CPSE, Madras Fertilizers Limited, MFL, a chemical engineer from Anna University and MBA from University of Madras. He has a wide experience spanning over 34 years, covering both oil refinery and fertilizer industries. He is a senior member of American Institute of Chemical Engineer and a life member of Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers. He has completed a graduate training on process design conducted by Messrs. UOP at Chicago, USA. He has also worked in project team for pre-commissioning and commissioning activities of petrochemical project at Rayong, Thailand under Toyo Engineering, Japan. Prior to taking over as CMD of MFL, he was Director Technical of the company and also held additional charge as Director Technical of another fertilizer CPSE FACT Cochin for more than a year. He was also a board member of Indian Potash Limited, Fertilizer Association of India and Fortune Bio. A member of state level committee. He is great for turning around the company into a profit-making one. During his tenure as CMD in MFL, feedstock conversion from naphtha to RLNG was completed successfully. He is a member of Nomination and Remuneration Committee, Stakeholders Relationship Committee, Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainable Development Committee, and Risk Management Committee of the company. Sri Hiranand, Director Finance and CFO of the company. Sri Hiranand is cost and management accountant by profession. He is also a law graduate from Bhopal University. Prior to his appointment as Director Finance in NFL, he was holding the position of ED F&A and CFO in NFL. He has also worked as ED F&A at Ramagundam Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited. Earlier, he has also worked with ONGC Petro Additions Limited, Opal, Cripco, and Model Economic Township Limited, a wholly owned company by Reliance Industries Limited. He has a rich experience of more than 32 years. He worked in areas of corporate finance and treasury in mobilization of funds from market, including forest risk management, capital and revenue budgeting, accounts and taxation, fertilizer pricing related regulatory matters, etc. He is a member of Stakeholders Relationship Committee, Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainable Development Committee, and Risk Management Committee of the company. He is also the nominee director of NFL on the board of Urvarak Videsh Limited and Ramagundam Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited. He is also holding the additional charge of Director Finance of Projects and Development India Limited, PDIL. Sri Rajan Kanwar, Director Technical and
Namaskar.
Director Marketing, additional charge of the company. Sri Rajan Kanwar has Bachelor of Engineering degree in Chemical Discipline from Punjab University, Chandigarh. He also holds Master in Business Administration MBA degree with specialization in operations. Prior to his appointment as Director Technical in NFL, he was posted as Unit Head at NFL's Vijaypur unit. He has been associated with NFL for more than 35 years with an extensive experience in project management, operations, and maintenance of fertilizer plants. He is credited with concept development to execution of ammonia feedstock changeover project AFCP at NFL Nangal unit, GTG HRSG energy saving scheme for NFL Nangal, Panipat, and Bhatinda units, and ESP2 of NFL Vijaypur unit. He was also closely associated with commissioning of group of hydrogen plants in Indian refineries and fertilizer industries. Sri Rajan Kanwar is a member of Stakeholders Relationship Committee and Risk Management Committee of the company. Dr. Poonam Sharma, Independent Director, joined through video conferencing.
Namaste.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaste.
Dr. Poonam Sharma is MA and PhD in psychology. She is a social worker and educator. She has a large experience of working in grassroots issues in Bihar, including upliftment of girl child education, poverty, health, education, finances, and consumer affairs. She has a deep knowledge owing to her background of rural and agriculture issues. She is chairperson of Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainable Development Committee and also the member of Audit Committee and Nomination and Remuneration Committee of the company. Sri Kashi Ram Godara, Independent Director, joined us through video conferencing. Sri Kashiram Godara is a Bachelor of Arts. He has been involved in various social work at the grassroots level. He is chairperson of Stakeholders Relationship Committee and also member of Audit Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainable Development Committee of the company. Sri Ritesh Tiwari, Independent Director, joined us through video conferencing. Sri Ritesh Tiwari is a Bachelor of Arts and a businessman and had been involved in various social work at grassroots level. He is chairperson of Nomination and Remuneration Committee and also the member of Stakeholders Relationship Committee, Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainable Development Committee and Risk Management Committee of the company. Dr. Venkata Sarvaraidu Thota, Independent Director, joined us through video conferencing. Dr. Venkata Sarvaraidu Thota is a BTech in Mechanical Engineering, MBA International Business, and PhD in Department of Commerce and Management Studies. He has a work experience of more than 13 years in various private and government organizations, SEBI Mumbai and New Delhi, and also in JK Group, Alvin Group. He is chairperson of Risk Management Committee and also the member of Nomination and Remuneration Committee and Stakeholders Relationship Committee of the company. Sri Jyoti Brahma, to be Independent Director,
Namaskar.
joined us through video conferencing. Sri Jyoti Brahma Tuvid is an Indian Administrative Services IS officer of 1983 batch and voluntarily retired from the civil services in 2014. During his tenure in the civil services before taking voluntary retirement, he had held various significant posts in the state of Jharkhand, such as Secretary in Department of Excise and Prohibition, Secretary in Department of Health, Medical Education and Family Welfare, Home Secretary and Cabinet Secretary. He had been a board member of XLRI Jamshedpur and also various government companies. His area of specialization includes management, administration, and technology. He is chairperson of Audit Committee and also the member of Stakeholders Relationship Committee and Corporate Social Responsibility and Sustainable Development Committee of the company. I wish to inform you that Ms. Nija Adidam, Government Nominee Director, is unable to attend today's AGM because of her preoccupation with other works. Dr. Pratibha A, representative of President of India and Government Nominee Director, is very much here with us. We welcome you, ma'am. The representative of Messrs. RSPH and Associate and Messrs. Dhawan and Company, Joint Statutory Auditors for financial year 23-24, the representative of Messrs. R.K. Patel and Company, Cost Auditor for the financial year 23-24, Sri Naresh Sinha of Messrs. Kumar Naresh Sinha and Associate Secretarial Auditor for the financial year 23-24, and Sri Pramod Kothari of Messrs. Pramod Kothari and Company Scrutinizer for remote e-voting and e-voting at this meeting have joined us through video conferencing. We welcome you all, sir. The members who have joined in between, I again welcome all of you to the 50th Annual General Meeting of the company. Manglaji, please confirm the number of members attending this AGM through video conferencing or other audio visual means. Thank you. We have the requisite quorum present to conduct the meeting proceedings of this meeting. Participation of members through video conferencing or other audio visual means is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the articles of association of the company, read with circulars issued by MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. Now I request the chairman to call the meeting to order.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this 50th Annual General Body Meeting of the company. Company Secretary has confirmed that quorum for the meeting is present, and I call the meeting to order.
Now I request the chairman to deliver his address to the shareholders.
Dear shareholders, I have a great pleasure in welcoming you to the 50th Annual General Meeting of the company. Board's report and the audited financial statements for the year ended 31st March 2024, along with the auditor's report and comments of SC&AG, have been with you for quite some time now, and with your permission, I take them as read. Before I proceed to take up the formal agenda of today's meeting, it gives me immense pride and pleasure to share with you that your company has achieved the prestigious Navaratna status from the Department of Public Enterprises, Government of India on 18/4/2024. This monumental achievement stands as a testament to your confidence and belief in the company's management and its employees over the years. When I first joined this esteemed company, I had a vision of turning this company into a Navaratna PSU from a Mini Ratna PSU. Today, I am glad to see that the same vision has materialized into reality. The Navaratna status to the company has marked a historic milestone in the glorious journey of NFL, coinciding with this 50th year of existence. On this occasion, I am pleased to present the overall performance of your company for the fiscal year 2023-24 with an overview of the Indian and global fertilizer industry. The Indian fertilizer industry has started experiencing a positive growth trajectory after a hiatus of stagnations. The total urea production in the country has approximately rose by 10% in the year 2023-24, reaching to all-time high production of 31.41 million metric ton. This increase in production is largely due to the commissioning of new urea plants in the country, with the government's impetus to become Atmanirbhar in the production of urea. However, the industry still continues to face several risks and challenges. India is heavily dependent upon imports for the production of P&K fertilizers such as DAP, MOP, NPKs. The non-availability of sufficient quantities of raw materials, high input cost, and international price volatility remains significant challenges for the Indian fertilizers industry. Further, the government's efforts to insulate the farmers and agriculture from skyrocketing fertilizer prices have resulted in huge increase in subsidy requirement. Overall, the Union government has acted very proactively to facilitate both production and import of fertilizers. Government is actively facilitating various agreements and with foreign companies for supply of raw materials and fertilizers, both for phosphatic and potassic fertilizers. Globally, the fertilizer sector remains increasingly exposed to risk spanning geopolitics, conflict, economics, and climate. The timely supply of raw materials for fertilizer productions has been further disrupted by ongoing in Middle Eastern countries, including Israel, Turkey, Iran, and Palestine, compounded by the existing geopolitical tensions between Russia and Ukraine. Rising inflation and recession risk have led to increase in interest rates globally, which raises the cost of borrowing for governments, companies, and consumers. The last year has been a combination of these complex and interconnected factors, resulting in intensified competition, greater economic fragmentation, and supply chain reorganization. Despite these challenges, your company sustained its growth, excelled in production and sales. This success is attributed to our energy efficient plant operations and the strong performance of our non-urea business, culminating in record-breaking fertilizer sales. I am pleased to share with you all of you that your company has registered a turnover of 23,659.75 crore in the financial year 2023-24, surpassing all previous records. The company recorded highest ever sales of 69.74 LMT of fertilizers during 2023-24, including the sales of 36.66 LMT of own urea, 5.46 LMT of imported urea, 11.09 LMT of RFCL urea, 16.53 LMT of non-urea fertilizers, including 0.19 LMT of compost. The company has also registered profit after tax of rupees 64.74 crore during the year 2023-24. Your company has registered urea production of 36.89 LMT with an overall capacity utilization of 114.2% during 2023-24 against 39.35 LMT achieved during 2022-23. The energy consumption by all of our plants, except Bathinda, remained lower than targeted energy norms. Your company is actively focusing on revenue sources other than fertilizers to increase the profitability. The company has registered sale of 87,249 metric ton nitric acid during 2023-24 as compared to sale of 81,108 metric ton achieved during 2022-23. The company has also recorded sale of ammonium nitrate to the tune of 40,510 metric ton during 2023-24 as compared to sale of 26,039 metric ton achieved during 2022-23 with a remarkable growth of 56% on yearly basis. The company is continuously expanding its non-urea fertilizer business. Your company sold 15.82 LMT of imported non-urea fertilizers, including DAP, MOP, APS, NPK, etc., against 12.17 LMT achieved during 2022-23. In addition, NFL also sold 5.46 LMT of urea imported on government account in financial year 2023-24 against 5.36 LMT sold during 2022-23. Your company has achieved the production and sale of certified seeds to the tune of 2.24 lakh quintals in 2023-24. The sale of biofertilizers and city compost stood at 568 metric ton and 19,129 metric ton respectively during the year. The company also achieved a production and sale of bentonite sulfur to the tune of 20,237 metric ton, 20,568 metric ton respectively. Your company is committed to the restoration, nourishment, and amelioration of Mother Earth. The company has added products such as PDM, potash derived from molasses, and FOM, fermented organic manure, in its product portfolio. While FOM is successfully regenerating the soil, which was losing productivity due to continuous use of chemical fertilizers, PDM is indigenously produced to compensate potash deficiency in Indian soil. These products are being appreciated by the farmers. Your company has sold 23,810 metric ton PDM during the year 2023-24. Further, the company is planning to take significant strides in the coming years with the products like water-soluble fertilizers, PDM, FOM, and agrochemicals. With this, NFL has achieved a growth of 5% in total fertilizers sales of 69.74 LMT in the financial year 2023-24 with respect to 66.72 LMT achieved during correspondingly last year. The sales contribution from other than own manufactured urea of the company increased to around 42% during the year as compared to 37% of the corresponding year last year. I believe that increasing sale of non-urea fertilizer is the key to sustaining the company's profitability in the future. Your company has also started conducting trials for manufacturing of a nano DAP at laboratory level. Further, trials are also being carried out to meet the FCO norms for nano DAP. In addition, after successful trial production of a sulfur-coated urea known as Urea Gold at Panipat unit, the company is in the process of setting up a pilot plant for Urea Gold with a capacity of 5,000 metric ton per annum. Your company has always laid emphasis on upliftment of a farming community by educating them on various aspects of crop production, animal husbandry, and other allied agriculture sectors. Through these educational programs, farmers were sensitized to issues related with soil fertility status, including deficiency of various nutrients, their remedy to increase fertilizer use efficiency and maximize yields. To promote use of alternate fertilizers among farmers during the year 2023-24, a number of demonstrations had been laid out at farmers' fields to explain the benefits of Arca Microbial Consortium's liquid biofertilizers, city compost, nano urea, and water soluble fertilizers, NPK fertilizers, micronutrients on crop growth and yield as compared to farmers' own practices. Your company is playing a vital role in supporting farmers by undertaking soil analysis for macro and micro nutrients through its 6 static and 5 mobile soil testing labs in various states. Based on the analysis, farmers are advised on soil fertility management through rational use of manure, fertilizers, and other inputs to make agriculture more productive and sustainable. During the year, around 40,000 soil samples were collected and analyzed for macro and micronutrients, and recommendations were given to the farmers. The company also continued its endeavor to render soil testing services at the farmer's doorstep by organizing soil testing campaigns. As per guidelines of Department of Fertilizers and with the objective to provide all the agriculture inputs and services to the farmers under one roof, along with the soil testing and advisory services, more than 12,000 centers have been converted into a PMKSKs so far by putting up a fascia, installation of a smart TVs, and developing other facilities in the shops. Farmer education programs are also regularly being organized in these PMK6. Your company also played a crucial role in Vikshit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in 2023-24. During the Yatra, NFL made all efforts for popularizing drone technology among the farmers by conducting extensive drone demonstrations in the states of Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Bihar, and Chhattisgarh. The company carried out more than 21,000 demonstrations using agricultural drones in 178 districts of said states. In this demonstration, over 300 drones were deployed for showcasing the benefits of using drone technology in agriculture. The company is constantly working towards inclusive growth in society and is implementing various developmental activities under its corporate social responsibility. The company has allocated CSR projects amounting to rupees 1,371.92 lakh in the financial year 2023-24 and incurred an expenditure of rupees 801.85 lakh during the year. The company implemented various CSR projects in the areas of healthcare, skill development, training, sanitization, environment, education, etc. for the socio-economic development of communities around its plants and marketing territories. In a significant CSR initiative, the company distributed 70 agricultural drones to women beneficiaries from Western self-help groups in Punjab and Madhya Pradesh, aligning with the Namo Drone Didi scheme introduced by the Honorable Prime Minister. This initiative is aimed to empower rural women by creating sustainable livelihood opportunities and promote sustainable agricultural practices. The drones distributed under the scheme enable women to generate income by renting them out for tasks such as spraying liquid fertilizers and pesticides on crops in farms. The performance of your company on various fronts have been well noticed and appreciated by various organizations. The testimony is that the number of awards won by your company during the year in the areas of safety, environment, sustainability, productivity, Rajabhaksha, CSR, and overall performance. Your company has received many awards from prestigious organizations, state and national institutions for its performance in these specific fields. The philosophy of your company on corporate governance is to ensure transparency, disclosures, and reporting that conforms to fully with the laws and regulations of the country in order to promote ethical conduct, practices, throughout the organization for enhancing shareholders' value. Your company is committed to comply with the provisions of SEBI, listing obligations and disclosures requirements, regulations 2015 relating to corporate governance, and the guidelines on corporate governance for central public sector enterprises issued by Department of Public Enterprises, Government of India. As we continue our fulfilling journey, I express my gratitude for your continued support and faith in our endeavors. I also take this opportunity to sincerely thank and appreciate my colleagues on the board of directors for their valuable guidance and support in running these affairs of the company. I also wish to express my thanks to the Department of Fertilizers, Fertilizer Industry Coordination Committee, Department of Public Enterprises, Railways, other ministries and departments of the Government of India and the various state governments for their valuable guidance and look forward to their continued support. I would like to thank statutory, secretarial, cost and government auditors, banks, regulatory authorities for their guidance and support. I sincerely thank all our customers and business associates for their continued support. I would also like to thank all my colleagues in the company for their unflinching dedications, commitment, and contribution to take NFL forward. With the confidence reposed by all of you, we are looking forward to continue on our vision in a manner that develops trust and enhances the long-term value for all stakeholders. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind. The company has taken all requisite steps to enable the members to participate and vote in the items as set out in notice of annual general meeting. I would like to announce that statutory registers, including register of directors and key managerial personnel, register of contracts or arrangements, and other documents required to be made available at the AGM under the provisions of Company Act 2013 are available for inspection through electronic mode. With your permissions, I would like to take the notice of AGM along with board report, auditor's report, comments of the Controller and Auditor General of India, and other documents circulated to the members as read, which is also available on the company's website as well. On the website of National Securities Depository Limited and on the websites of stock exchanges, that is National Stock Exchange of India Limited and BSE Limited. Now I request the company secretary to inform the shareholders about auditors' observations and comments.
Statutory auditors of the company, Messrs. RSPH and Associates and Messrs. Dhawan and Company Chartered Accountants, in their independent auditors report on audited financial statements, including consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2024, have not made any qualifications. Their report is unqualified. The Controller and Auditor General of India, under Section 143, subsection 6, subsection B of the Companies Act 2013, has made zero comments on the audited financial statements, standalone and consolidated, of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2024. The same can be referred on page number 363 and 364 of the annual report. Comments of Messrs. Kumar Naresh Sinha and Associates, practicing company secretaries, in their report on compliance certificate on corporate governance and secretarial audit report, along with secretarial compliance report with management's explanation thereon, can be referred on page number 133 to 137 and page number 154 to 172 of the annual report respectively. With your permission, I would like to take the same as read. Those members who want to inspect the statutory register kept open for inspections may kindly call at phone number 0120-241-2322 for inspection. Now, I request the chairman to take up the meeting further.
Items of business to be transacted in 50th annual general meeting have already been received by you. Item numbers 1 to 5 of the notice are in the nature of ordinary business, and item number 6 is a special business. The resolutions, objective and implications are in the best interest of the company. I now request the company secretary to read out the items of business set out in the notice and take the meeting further.
I would like to read out the items as set out in the 50th AGM notice of the company. A total of 6 items have been proposed for approval of the members. Ordinary business. Number 1, to receive, consider, and adopt the audited financial statements, including consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2024, together with the board's report and auditor's report thereon, and comments of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India in terms of Section 143(6) of the Companies Act 2013. Second, to declare a final dividend of rupees 0.27 per equity shares for the financial year ended 31st March 2024. Third, to appoint a director in place of Sri Rajan Kanwar, who retires by rotation at this annual general meeting and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Fourth, to appoint a director in place of Srimati Nirja Adidam, who retires by rotation at this annual general meeting and being eligible offers herself for reappointment. Fifth, to authorize board of directors of the company to fix the remuneration of statutory auditors of the company in terms of provisions of Section 142(1) of the Companies Act 2013. Special business. Sixth, to ratify the remuneration of post auditors for the financial year ending 31st March 2025. Now I request the chairman to take up the meeting further.
Now I shall be glad to answer any queries on the items of the agenda which members wish to raise. I request Company Secretary to initiate the question and answer session.
To start with session, I would like to invite speaker shareholders who have registered themselves with the company as such in advance to ask their questions. Before we go live with the question and answer sessions, here are some points to note. In order to be able to run the AGM in an efficient manner and with a view to address maximum questions from shareholders, each registered shareholder will have 2 minutes to speak and ask their questions. If there is any connectivity issue at the speaker shareholders end, we will request the next speaker shareholder to speak and the former shareholder will be requested to speak later. To avoid repetitions, questions will be addressed after hearing all speaker shareholders. I would request each one of you to please switch off your mobile phones in advance so that there is no disturbance in the background. As I call out your name, please state your complete name and your DPID, client ID, before you ask your question. I shall now invite the first shareholder who has registered with us to ask the question. Ms. Prabha Sehgal.
Ms. Prabha, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, my name is Prabha Sehgal. My DPID client ID is 1208 1600 629 18786. Sir, I am satisfied with the company's performance related to its revenue growth and business strategy, and I wish that company keeps on performing better in future also. I have a question from Chairman, sir. Sir, please explain reasons for decrease in turnover of the company from rupees 29584.25 crore to rupees 23560.31 crore. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next, Shivin Gupta.
Mr. Shivin, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I am Shivin Gupta. My DP client ID is 12047 200 03406137. I would like to congratulate NFL for achieving the status of Navratna company. Would also like to congratulate the company as it has declared the final deal of rupees 0.27 per equity share at this AGM. I would like to express my warm gratitude towards the company and believe that management will continue to perform in this way. I would like to answer the chairman that during the year 2023-24, company had a profit of rupees 88.52 crores. What are the reasons for the decrease in profitability during the financial year as compared to previous financial year 2022-23? Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Next speaker, Mr. Praveen Kumar. ठीक. Next, Mr. Tony Bhatia.
Tony, please unmute yourself. Mr. Tony, please unmute yourself. Mr. Bhatia, please unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, thank you. Hello.
हाँ सर, आवाज आ रही है, बोलिए.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, respected chairman, sir, eminent board of directors and my friends. I hope you won't mind my speaking in Hindi. Chairman साहब, सबसे पहले तो आपने बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल, बहुत ही अच्छी स्पीच दी, इंफॉर्मेटिव चेयरमैन स्पीच दी, जिसमें आपने कंपनी के बारे में बताया कि अवर कंपनी गॉट ए महानवरत्ना स्टेटस. इसके लिए मुझे खुशी हुई. इसके लिए आप पूरा बोर्ड और सभी एम्प्लॉइज शुक्र इसके मुबारकबाद के आभारी हैं. सच्चे मार्वलस के हमारी कंपनी को नवरत्ना स्टेटस मिला. बहुत खुशी हुई. आपने सेल्स के बारे में बताया चेयरमैन स्पीच में. अवर सेल्स आर दिस ईयर सेल्स आर हायर. इसके लिए बहुत खुशी हुई. ऑल्दो अवर overall results are slightly lower, but I have full faith in the company. You have said in the speech also, in the director's report also, that is due to increase in gas price. So I have full faith in the company, Mr. Chairman. Corporate governance you have shown in such a good manner. For this, credit goes to our respected CFO and company secretary. उनकी मैं कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस के इन दोनों की मैं तारीफ करूंगा. बहुत ही अच्छे वे मैंने दर्शाया है. CSR एक्टिविटीज पे आपने काफी ध्यान दिया. ये भी एक बहुत ही अच्छा साइन है. हमारे रिस्पेक्टेड प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी वो भी इन चीजों पे जोर दे रहे हैं और आपने अहम रोल निभाया है. मैं आपकी तारीफ करूंगा. आगे चेयरमैन साहब, लिंक के लिए और अपना बैलेंस शीट के लिए मैं सेक्रेटरियल डिपार्टमेंट का शुक्रिया अदा करूंगा, जिन्होंने मुझे लिंक प्रोवाइड किया, बैलेंस शीट वेल इन टाइम भेजी. लास्ट, एक डायनेमिक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन committed to serve the furnishing community and other customers to their satisfaction through timely supply of fertilizer and other products and services, continuously striving to achieve the highest standard in quality, safety, ethics, profession, energy conservation with a concern for ecology and maximizing returns to stakeholders. तो ज्यादा वक्त नहीं लूंगा चेयरमैन साहब. चाहे रिजल्ट स्लाइटली पुअर है, but I am happy. I am sure our company have got a very very bright future with these words. एक बार फिर मैं चेयरमैन साहब आपका, पूरे बोर्ड का, सभी एम्प्लॉइज का जिन्होंने इस कंपनी को कहां से कहां ले जा रहे हैं, अच्छे आगे भी अच्छे रिजल्ट्स की उम्मीद करता हूं. I support and seconded the balance sheet. God bless you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you.
No question.
No question. Next, Mr. Surinder Kumar Arora.
Mr. Arora ने ज्वाइन नहीं किया.
अच्छा. Next, Mr. Jasmeer Singh.
Mr. Jasmeer, please unmute yourself. Mr. Jasmeer, please unmute yourself. Mr. Jasmeer, please unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please बोलिए.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. I am Jasmeer Singh. My CDSL DPID is 120479000008668. First of all, I congratulate the company for achieving Ratna status. Sir, I have been a shareholder of the company since a long time. Chairman, sir, I would like to know about the company's plan for acquisition, expansion, and major capital expenditure in the coming time. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Mrs. Charanjit Dang. ठीक. Mr. Narendra Singh Chauhan. ठीक. Next, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Prajapati.
Prajapati, please unmute yourself. Mr. Sanjeev, please unmute yourself.
Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, all. So my name is Sanjeev Kumar Prajapati, and my DPID client ID is IN 30021411061166, and I have been a shareholder of the company for a long time. First of all, I am thankful for giving me the opportunity to speak at the AGM. And sir, due to better management of the company, today NFL is touching new heights. And I not only hope, but I have full confidence that under the leadership of CMD, the company will give even better results in the days to come. And my question to Chairman sir is, sir, what is the reason for decrease in finance cost from rupees 301.64 crore during FY 22-23 to rupees 267.30 crore during FY 23-24? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sardar Jasmeet Singh.
Mr. Jasmeet, please unmute yourself. Mr. Jasmeet, please unmute yourself.
Auditor, can you confirm if I am audible and visible too?
Yes.
Yes, audible, visible, both. Please go ahead.
So let me start my note. Respected Chairman, Dr. U. Sarvanan, Director Finance, Hira Nand ji, Director Technical, Rajan Kumar ji, Government Nominee and President Nominee, Dr. Pratibha ji, other independent board of directors and co-shareholders attending this video call. I am Jasmeet Singh from Delhi, attending this annual body meet of our company, a Navratna company. And what an occasion, 50th AGM. Congratulations to all of us who are attending this meeting at this golden jubilee. सबसे पहले Dr. Sarvanan, the introduction given for you was I was delighted. The number of degrees which you have and the number of engagements which you have with several say PSUs, it actually augurs very well for our NFL. The company has got the Navratna status, and to take it to the next level, we are just now submitting to you with your expertise, with your I will say with your leadership, we can take NFL to the say next phase of growth. We are much dependent on the government policies with regard to the subsidizing of the say fertilizers, but at the same time, what we can do more than that, the dependency reduces. It entirely is the management call, and we trust on our leadership team to derive us. Sir, I have been attending the video calls of this AGM. This is the fifth time since COVID set up, and we are now say attending these calls through this say method of online. And it gives me pleasure that year on year we are having a linear uptrend. The uptrend should remain the way it is. I have a couple of observations and concerns having read the annual report, and that I want to say request you if you can throw some light. The one of the points is that in case of our say plants which are old at Bathinda or say Nangal or say Panipat, we are those plants are consuming higher say energy. Now the government is also recommending say usage of say green energy, and therefore would like to know that what is our say management call on using say or say going for solar energy. If you can kindly apprise us, it will be very helpful for me to understand that how we can implement solar energy into our system. Uh, and apart from the core fertilizer, we are also having some interests in case of seeds. Now ये जो बीज वाला जो एक बहुत जो एक सेगमेंट है, डिवीजन है, ये बहुत इसमें जबरदस्त जो है ना ये कारोबार हो रहा है. हम इसमें कितना उन्नति कर सकते हैं, ये हमारी लीडरशिप टीम पर निर्भर करता है. कंपनीज हु आर प्योरली इनटू दिस डिवीजन वो अपना बहुत अच्छा कर रही हैं, ग्रो कर रही हैं बहुत अच्छी कंपाउंडिंग के साथ, और हम भी ग्रो कर सकते हैं. तो उस हमारे जैसे फर्टिलाइजर में सब्सिडी के ऊपर बहुत वो हमारी एक वो उस पर डिपेंडेबिलिटी रहती है, तो ये डिपेंडेबिलिटी कम हो जाएगी अगर हम थोड़ा सा दूसरे अपने डिविजन्स को अगर हम थोड़ा बढ़ावा दें. ह्यूमन कैपिटल सर हमारी जो है वो बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है, और अगर हमारे को कैपिटल की जरूरत हो, फाइनेंस कैपिटल की, तो एज ए शेयर होल्डर, लॉन्ग टाइम शेयर होल्डर हैविंग इंटरेस्ट इन आवर कंपनी, we would like to also pool in maybe through some right issue if you need some further say requirement. So I can speak enough on various matters. एक ESG audit के ऊपर आप बता दें कि हमारा जो है वो ESG के ऊपर जो है हमारा ऑडिट्स होते हैं और उसकी रेटिंग्स हमारी क्या है. I would like to express my sincere say regards to the secretarial team led by Shri Ashok Haji, who have say connected me and allowed me to interact with the board today. The high corporate governance shows everything, and I support all the resolutions. Thank you very much from me, sir. Bye bye.
Thank you. Next, Mr. Rakesh Kumar. Sorry, next Mr. Sanjeev Purohit.
Mr. Sanjeev, please unmute yourself. Mr. Sanjeev, please unmute yourself.
Anwar sir, good afternoon sir. Myself.
Yes, please go ahead.
हाँ, मेरा नाम संजीव कुमार पुरोहित है और मेरा डीपी आईडी क्लाइंट नंबर है IN 30154939632223. सबसे पहले मैं कहते हैं NFL मैनेजमेंट को 50वीं कहते एनुअल जनरल मीटिंग के लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और इस बात के लिए धन्यवाद प्रदान करता हूं कि कहते हैं उन्होंने मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछने का अवसर प्रदान किया. मैं सर अध्यक्ष एवं प्रबंधक अध्यक्ष महोदय से पूछना चाहता हूं कि NFL का देश के मार्केट में यूरिया और सारे फर्टिलाइजर्स में कितना हिस्सा है. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you. Next, Mr. Rakesh Kumar.
Yeah, same question. Ne? Yeah, same question.
Mr. Yashpal Chopra.
Please unmute yourself. Mr. Chopra, please unmute yourself. Mr. Chopra, please unmute yourself.
Well, am I audible now? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Please.
Myself, Yashpal Chopra, a shareholder calling from Delhi. Sir, I am a very, very old shareholder of the company since for the last more than a decade and all that I can say. Sir, this is a matter of pride for me that this year, the year of Golden Jubilee, year of our AGM, I would like to compliment our chairman, Mr. Sarwan, because I think that it is the Midas touch that our company has just got it from our chairman, that the company has been promoted from the Navaratna mini structure to the Navaratna full Navaratna. So this is a very big achievement for the company, and for that we had been fighting for such a long time, and finally we have achieved. So the entire team deserves kudos. The entire team deserves congrats for that, sir. Congrats for the other thing, that is the turnaround of the company. Company is just doing fantastic job over there, and this is the lifetime high production of the urea produced by the company. For that, they deserve those kudos. You know. And I would just say that our company is very much investor friendly, because they have just given a dividend also to the shareholders who have been associated with the company since long. And as regards the performance of the company, I can say that there has been an all-round growth. I can say that but for this restriction of the government as to the rising of the price, otherwise there would have been an excellent revenue, PBT, PAT, LC, EPS, etc. But because this is the compulsion of the government also, that they don't want to annoy farmers, so that is the main thing, that we cannot raise the price of our product, and that is why we have to supplement it from the other sources by means of diversification. In that organic seed sale, we are doing it. Our organic manure fertilizers, all those things we are just making as a byproduct, and making just to subsidize our income, just to supplement our income, I can call it. And sir, I think that that the oldest plants in Punjab, this is Nangal, Panipat, and Batinda, and all that, they are just consuming a lot of our energy and all that, and most of our profit is just wasted. Why not we should go for the orientation of those plants just in piecemeal, and let it be a piecemeal orientation, because then after some time we will achieve that target of fully orienting that. So that is what is my thought. That is my thought, but that is subject to the decision of the management as to which way they want to go. But as regards the future of the company, sir, it is excellent, because our PM is bent upon taking our company to our country to 7 trillion economy. He want to make it, and for that even even the International Monetary Fund and other organizations at the international level, they are having a very positive opinion about our company's growth, and we feel that with the growth in this GDP, and there will be a liquidity crunch shall not be there, and the people will be having enough amount of the purchasing power, and all those factors will definitely add to our prosperity also. So before I wind up, I would compliment management for the CSR activities, in which they are telling the farmers how to make the maximum use of these fertilizers, and how to go for this scientific cultivation, and this all education is being provided to them. So this is also a very, very noble cause and very a cause just to supplement the dreams of our Prime Minister. Sir, I can speak a lot, but I don't want to take much of time. So before I wind up, I must thank our company secretary and his team for getting me a chance to speak. And I pray God for the positivity for the company, for the entire team, from the chairman to the last man in our organization, because that positivity means the strength of the company, and strength of the company means the strength of my investment. And so wishing you happy festivals which are just coming ahead. Go and enjoy with your family in a safe health and in a joy mood. So that is what I pray for the God. I am a super senior citizen, so I can bless you all. So I'm blessing you all. So be happy, be cheerful, be blessed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Mrs. Charanjit Singh Dang.
Hello. Yeah, respect.
Yes. Yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Respected Chairman, Dr. Swaranand, Independent Directors, Compliance Head, Shri Ashok Jha, and everyone attending this AGM. Greetings to you all. I am Charanjit from Delhi. Before I present my note, let me first thank the secretarial team, especially C.S. Averill, who immensely helped me to connect on this VC today and interact with you all. Now, let me start my note. Sir, at the very outset, I would like to compliment the beautiful annual report giving detailed working of our company, covering all sections with facts and figures. The graphic presentation made figures easy to understand. All credit goes to the relevant team who worked out the annual report. Further, the working presented by you, sir, about our company has provided us with a fair amount of information. Compliments to Chair, MD and entire team for solid performance. I am sure that with your guidance and due diligence, our company will do well in future as well. I have confidence in our core business team who would have been and will continue to work hard to deliver good numbers and achieve new milestones in the coming quarters and years. And so I'm afraid that I don't have any questions to ask the board pertaining to our accounts or balance sheet. But at the same time, I do have some other questions mainly pertaining to HR and CSR. My first concern is, with regard to our HR, I would like to know that how many employees do we have on our rolls? What is the percentage of women, gender employees we have? Are we providing insurance covers to all our employees? A related question is with regard to the maternity and paternity benefit given to the employees. Here, I would like to know how many employees availed the maternity and how many paternity benefit last year. Now, with regard to safety of especially all the women employees, be it permanent or on contractual basis, working in our company, is POSH training given or sessions conducted regularly? If not, I will request head HR to prioritize the POSH training sessions. How many vacant positions were there as on 31st March 2024? How many interns we usually train every year? So may I request Director HR to provide inputs on these points, please? My second concern is with regard to CSR, and so I draw the attention to our CSR committee members on the following point. Having read the annual report, I praise the efforts of our company to contribute its bit to the society. The focus on health education, sanitation. May I know our efforts driven specially towards skill development of the marginalized ones, so as to empower them to earn a livelihood with dignity? Chair, request for your inputs, please. I would be unfair on my part to finish my note without praising the high standards of corporate governance. I'm sure our respective finance and secretarial teams will continue to keep standards high. I'm also thankful to the management for giving us dividend, which is very valuable for us. To close, I wish everyone all the best. Thank you.
Now I would request if any shareholder can raise their hands for questions.
Sir, Mr. Ajay Kumar Jain has raised his hand.
Please.
Should I allow you?
Yes, please.
Mr. Ajay, please unmute yourself.
नमस्कार चेयरमैन सर, मैं दिल्ली से अजय कुमार जैन कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर बोल रहा था और आज का मीटिंग में जुड़ने का उद्देश्य इस ऐतिहासिक और दुर्लभ क्षण में का था। आज मेरी कंपनी की 50वीं एजीएम है। पहला पॉइंट ये गोल्डन जुबली है और दूसरा पॉइंट ये कि आज मेरी कंपनी को इसी साल भारतीय सरकार से नवरत्न का अवार्ड मिला। तीसरा उद्देश्य है मेरे आदरणीय चेयरमैन साहब जो इतने डायनेमिक पर्सनैलिटी है और उनका विजन है और कंपनी का जो रिजल्ट उन्होंने करके दिखाया है और जो अपनी चेयरमैन स्पीच इतनी एक्सीलेंट दी है, तो उसको जुड़ने का एक उद्देश्य था। आज ऐसा मौका कोई शेयर होल्डर नहीं छोड़ेगा सर। आपकी मेहनत से आज हमारी कंपनी कहां से कहां पहुंच गई है। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो सपना है भारतीय किसानों के लिए कुछ करना और उनकी तरक्की के लिए, उसमें मेरी कंपनी सबसे ज्यादा सहायक है। आज आपके पीछे का जो बोर्ड है ना सर, उसमें भी आपने नारी शक्ति को पूरा सम्मान दिया है और आपने जो ड्रोन टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए प्रधानमंत्री जी की जो प्रेरणा है, वो जो लेडीज हैं वो ड्रोन का ही वो लेके खड़ी हुई हैं। ये दिखाई देता है कि मेरी कंपनी ने आपके नेतृत्व में कहां से कहां नई चीज टेक्नोलॉजी को इस्तेमाल किया है ताकि किसानों को भरपूर सहायता मिले। और सर मैं ये भी कहना चाहता हूं कि आपके लिए प्रश्न तो पूछना कुछ बनता नहीं है, लेकिन मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ थोड़ा सा कि आने वाले समय में कंपनी के सामने क्या क्या कठिनाइयां और क्या क्या नई संभावनाएं दिख रही हैं, उस पर थोड़ा सा प्रकाश डाला जाए। और जितने प्रस्ताव आज आप इस सभा में लेके आए हैं उनका मैं अनुमोदना करता हूँ। ज्यादातर जो नए डायरेक्टर्स का रीअपॉइंटमेंट है, उनके रीअपॉइंटमेंट होने के बाद कंपनी को आपको उनका परामर्श एक नई ऊंचाई पे ले जाने के लिए सहायक सिद्ध होगा। आप जैसी पर्सनैलिटी के लिए सर दो शब्द मेरे व्यक्तिगत विचार है, मैं जरूर कहूंगा सर। इतने ज्यादा क्वालिफाइड, इतने ज्यादा साथ में आपके सहयोगी रूप में एमडी सर, अन्य टेक्निकल डायरेक्टर्स बैठे हैं, तो मैं आपके लिए दो शब्द जरूर कहना चाहूंगा। उजाला रात में होता है, जुगनू में नहीं होता सर। हुनर चेयरमैन सर में और उनकी टीम में होता है और किसी अन्य में नहीं होता सर। ये आपका विजन है। और सर आज इस ऐतिहासिक अवसर को यादगार बनाने के लिए मेरे आदरणीय चेयरमैन साहब, शेयर होल्डर जो आज स्पीकर्स हैं उनके लिए कुछ करें तो हम उसको संभाल के रखेंगे मोमेंटो के रूप में और है ना दिखाएंगे कि देखिए हम उस सभा में उपस्थित थे जिसके डायनेमिक मेरे चेयरमैन साहब थे। और देखिए उनसे सीखिए कि कंपनी को या आप युवा पीढ़ी जो सपने देखते हैं कैसे उनको आगे बढ़ाया जाए। आपके दिशा निर्देश के अनुसार सीएस टीम ने इस सभा में जोड़ने के लिए एक औपचारिकता न समझ के सर जिम्मेदारी निभाई है सर। बहुत अच्छा एफर्ट किया है। उनकी भी एक अनुशंसा है और एक होस्ट जो भी है और उनकी क्वालिटी सिग्नल और वीडियो इतना अच्छा आ रहा है, मैं तो लग रहा हूँ कि सर आपके बोर्ड रूम जहाँ भी है मीटिंग हो रही है, मैं वहां बैठा हूँ। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का दिशा निर्देश और मार्गदर्शन को आप सबसे अच्छा पालन करने वाले हैं। अभी नवरत्ना, कल को महानवरत्ना का पुरस्कार आपको जरूर नवाजा जाएगा। आने वाला समय आपके नेतृत्व के लिए शुभकामनाओं सहित नमस्कार। जय हिंद।
No question.
Thank you.
No question.
That's all. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, shareholders, for having participated in the question answer enthusiastically. And I could see more than the questions, appreciations are more, which shows that you are satisfied with the performance of the company and also the Navaratna status given to our company. And with that also give us immense pleasure and happiness that me along with my team goes in the right directions. When I hear a lot of appreciation from you all, that gives us kind of a motivation that we have to do a lot of endeavors to take this company further, which I am ensuring that it will be done in the days to come. Coming back to the questions, Prabha Sehgal was asking about that why there is a decrease in turnover of the company. You all know that the major part of the turnover is about the cost of the raw material, which is the cost of the RLNG. there is a decrease in the average gas price, almost 27%, from the price of $23.44 per MMBtu of gas to 17.10 MMBtu per gas. Please understand that if the average gas price is coming down, it is good for the country. So to that extent, there will be less subsidy outgo will be there. Another question is about why there is a decrease in profit. You know, our companies from the urea business, we always have a thin profit, and we will have to have a more profit in our production and sale of industrial products like nitric acid and ammonium nitrate. Last year, we could get maximum compensation from the government of India with respect to urea energy is concerned. I mean, this year, our performance, though it is better, but we could get the margin, and on energy front, margin benefit is very wafer thin. And also, though we produced industrial products as per the quantity is concerned on par with the last year, but due to import of industrial products, we could not able to sell it at the same price what we sold in the last year. Thereby, we could not able to achieve the required profit from the industrial products. These are the main reasons for reduction in profit. Otherwise, the production wise, sales wise, we have succeeded and exceeded from the last year, which you could see from our annual reports. Another question is about what is the plan, company's plan. You know, as I already told, we have a thin profit margin in urea business, which is our core business, and we've entered into trading for making our bottom line attractive. We couldn't able to get it much profit there also, and this year we are given a target of 100 crore for each zone to make a exclusive profit from sale of domestic products which are non-subsidized. And also, we are focused on industrial products. Thereby, we are set a target of getting a profit minimum 300 to 400 crore, by which we are ensuring minimum 800 crore profit from this year. And also, after we got the Navaratna status, we are in the process of acquiring some reserves in foreign countries, so that we will have a rights on the reserves and bring the material at a low cost here and sell it in India, thereby supporting the Indian companies who need of that fertilizers, and also support government of India to reduce its subsidy outgo, and also company will get benefit out of that. And there is a questions about the number of women employees in our company. You know, our total employee as on date is 2,617, out of which women employees are about 190, which comes about 7.26%. All other questions what is asked with respect to the CSR and safety measures and paternity leave and other things, my HR team and will be able to give the full detail. And for that, I request CSR to coordinate with the participant. And there is a questions with respect to why there is a decrease in finance cost. It is good for the organization. You know, finance cost has decreased mainly. We have settled interest on long-term loans by about 50.60 crore, due to which our interest burden has come down, and also our financial teams are working meticulously on daily basis, controlling the borrowings and looking for best interest rates, and they're working continuously. Thereby, our working capital, though increased last years, when compared to the previous years, our finance cost has come down. This is because of the best performance of our finance team. And also, there is a question about solar energy. Yes, solar energy, in this regard, companies very recently floated tender to seek bids to look for a solar energy production in the company, but that will be only additional energy. but that may not be useful in our core business of urea productions. And with respect to that other business like a seed and then other domestic products which are non-subsidized, which I already told that all the zones have been advised to push to improve sales of those domestic products, thereby each zone will gain about 100 crore net profit. And also there is a questions about what is the share of NFL with respect to urea concern. NFL share is about 12% in the production of urea, which is second in the country. And overall market share, if you see, it comes about 9 to 10%. I think with this I covered most of the questions asked. If anything is missed out, that can be addressed by my team, and that will be sent to the concerned participants to us with the licensing of our company secretary. As previously told, the company has provided the e-voting facility during the AGM for members who have not cast their vote through remote e-voting and who are present at the AGM. As the meeting is convened through video conferencing or other audio visual means today, resolutions have already been put to vote through remote e-voting, and the requirement to propose and second is not applicable. Shri Pramod Kothari of Mrs. Pramod Kothari and company secretaries has been appointed as scrutinizer to scrutinize the remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM. The e-voting facility is available in the e-voting platform of the NSDL. The e-voting facilities would close after 15 minutes from conclusion of this AGM. The results of the e-voting will be informed to the stock exchanges and will be posted on the website of the company and NSDL within a period of 2 working days of conclusion of AGM. Now I declare that the meeting stands concluded, and I once again thank each one of you for your attendance through video conferencing or other audio visual means and cooperations. I wish the shareholders all the very best and good health. I hope to meet you in person at the next AGM. I hope you will excuse the inconvenience and any other glitches you might have faced in the virtual AGM. I now declare the meeting is closed. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Now I request Sri Hiranand, Director Finance of the company, to give his vote of thanks to the shareholders.
It is with pleasure that I rise to propose a vote of thanks at this 50th annual general meeting of NFL. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. U. Sarvanan, C&MD, all the directors, president's nominee, Dr. Pratibha A., members attending this meeting through video conferencing or other audio visual means, auditors, secretarial auditors, scrutinizers, NFL employees, and others who have contributed to make this meeting a success. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.